Hi there, welcome to the YouTube channel for Fabric Mouse. Please like and subscribe. Always helps small businesses like us when you have more followers, especially if you like our videos. So here talking about the Janome HD2200. You may be more aware of it. You've probably been to a class or somewhere or school, wherever, and you've used one of the old 2522 machines. They've been around for about 20 years now. They haven't changed much. Recently Janome have just given it a bit of a spruce up, much lighter, all LED lighting, needle threader, and they've closed up your thread mechanism up at the top here, so you can close it up, take it with you. You get a hard case as well, and they've given it a really great full length handle, so you can carry it wherever you're comfortable carrying it, and it doesn't tip to one side, which is really nice on some machines. They've still left you fully open inside. You can dust it out, clear out any trapped thread, things like that, without having to bring it back down for some maintenance, pop in a case like that. You've still got your top load bobbin case, nice and easy to use. You don't get your thread jams, things like that you do on your traditional style bobbin case. Other nice feature is we've got a proper pressure adjuster here, so you can tighten that up, slacken it off on the actual spring here, putting the pressure onto that fabric from your foot. So if you've got thick fabric, you can slacken it off. If you've got a thin fabric, you can tighten it up, help those feed dogs pull the fabric through. And onto your feed dogs, they have used the same feed dogs from the LE version of the 2522. So what you've got is your 7-point feed with your 4 feed dogs at the front, grabbing your fabric, pulling it backwards, not just your 2. So this is the top of the range sort of style of the mechanical machines. Just sort of using it, you've very simplified this machine. Just want to say it is the machine that Janome advised to put in schools for people that are wanting to properly learn how to dress make, and you can see why. You've got your patterns along here, just highlights which stitch you're on. Your pale blue one here is your stretch version of your normal stitching. So if you're going to do some jersey, some stretch fabrics, lycra or whatever, you can change your stitch length down to SS, which is stretch stitch, and then you can use the stretch version of that stitch on a straight stitch. It goes back on itself in the middle of the stitch, so it's like a triple stitch. If you run that down the bottom of your t-shirt, if you use a normal stitch, obviously you try to get it over your shoulders, or if I try and get it over my shoulders, you're going to pop that thread, and then your hem starts to unravel. Use a stretch stitch. It gives your thread room to pull apart, stretch on, and then it'll set itself back in place without popping that seam. Great, especially if you want to learn how to use the more tricky fabrics. So you've got your fabric control, you've got the way it pulls your fabric through, and now you've got something that you can actually use on the more tricky fabrics. You've still got your stitch length and you've still got your stitch width, so you can set exactly how you want that stitch to come. So unlike your more modern computerized machines, where what you'll get is you turn to a stitch and it sets itself up, which is nice. With this, you will learn the type of length stitch you need to make it look right, the width of the stitch you need to make it look right. If you're dressmaking, you can set that width to exactly your seam allowance, overlock the end. You've got your reverse here, so you can reverse, tie off at the end, stop things unraveling. Everything on this machine is designed for a professional sort of dressmaker, but in a home environment. So like I said, it's much quieter. It's built on a solid metal body, plastic front. Doesn't take away from how strong it is. It's just you can't electrocute yourself on a plastic front, so it's doubly insulated. It's the law these days. You can't have a full metal body machine, but the strength of it, the whole frame of the machine is metal, and inside here you got your sleeve arm, so you can do your sleeves, cuffs, things like that. And I've also incorporated in there nice little toolbox for all your bits and bobs. Put that on. Just as a quick example here, I've folded over some fabric, which gives us 16 layers in total. Just to give you an idea of what it sounds like, let's give it a quick run out. Nice smooth machine. You can see sort of hands off it. Those 4 feed dogs are pulling it forward in virtually a complete straight line without me sort of helping it. Just give it a little bit of help there to sort of tease it. When it's feeding it itself, you're not having to push it through because the way you can set that balance of the pull and the force on the fabric. It's a 5-star machine for us. It's got everything you could possibly want if you are dressmaking and you're not wanting to go to that computerized level of machine. To get this kind of level of quality on a machine, if you were to go computerized, you can't just go up the extra £50. You're going to need to be above £1,000 to get this kind of the quality of the internals of this machine on an electronic. So it's not thinking this, or do I spend a little bit more? You need to really jump up to get this kind of quality machine when you go computerized. Thanks for watching. Again, please subscribe, it helps us out a lot. Please ask us any questions, call in the shop, the machine's always here, that's what we're here for. We've got parking outside, we've got toilet facilities if you're travelling far. We're just near Scotch Corner on the A1. You can come and enjoy the new shopping village when it opens 2020. Come all over the country, come and see us. Thanks a lot.